Hi everyone, welcome to Tune Music Ministry once again. And a lot of people have been asking how they can create their own loops or click tracks. And in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. Okay. But before we start, you need a DAW. Okay. And what we are going to be using is called Reaper. Okay. I love it so much because the interface is so neat and very simple. Okay. All right. So, and with this one, you don't even have to get a MIDI keyboard because I'll provide you with some samples. Okay. Now you use to create your own loop. Okay. All right. Okay. So when you open Reaper for the first time, you're going to meet a window like this. Okay. And with this one, it's because I'm recording with my microphone. That is why you see this. Is usually it's like this. Let me show you. So usually Reaper is as empty as that. Okay. There are no tracks. These are called tracks. Okay. And I do not like this interface or this view. Okay. So the first thing you do is to come to options, then themes, then choose default 5.0. That's what I like using. This is very, very neat. I really like this one. All right. And like I said, when you open it, you won't see things like this. Okay, one, two, three. But because I want to show you or demonstrate, and also with my microphone, I need to put them there. Okay. So to create a new track in Reaper, you just have to double click. Okay. Then create a new track. Okay. As simple as that. Okay. So let's do that one more time. You double click, you create a new track. Or better, so you can right click and also click on what? Insert new track. You can also do Control T on your keyboard to create a new track. There are several ways of doing it. Okay. All right. Then once you open Reaper, it will ask you about your audio device. Okay. And you can just leave it at the default one. If you're having feedbacks, that is when you try to change it. And when you want to change that, you go to the options, then preferences. Okay. When I go to preferences, my microphone is going to go off. Okay, but let me go and show you what I am trying to say. So all those options are there. Okay, so you can just try them out. All right. Okay. So the first step is to create some tracks. Okay, this is the simplest way I can ever teach you how to do this. There are two methods. There's one you can use your VST plugins to trigger the sounds, okay? But this is the simplest method. Reaper doesn't come with any sounds, okay? So I'm going to provide you with some samples you can use. So first of all, you come here and create a new track, okay? You can right click, then insert new track, okay? So this is the new track I created. I'll just drag it here, okay? Then I double click on this so it becomes bigger. Then I double click into it and I type shaker. So this will be my shaker, okay? And the shaker, we'll use two of them. We'll use two tracks, okay? So you can just right click and click duplicate tracks, okay? So we have shaker. So let's make this one shaker 1, okay? This is the first shaker, then shaker 1. Or you can do this shaker 1, shaker 2, anyhow you want to do it, okay? Now create a new one. Then we'll call this one Tambourine. So let me just do TAMB, okay? Then we create another track. This time I'm going to use the shortcuts. You just double click here. And I'm going to name this as triangle. Then enter. Good. So we have, okay, so let me just separate this one for you with colors so that you guys know they are different. Good. Right, so let me change this one. So in Reaper you can color your tracks, okay? You can color your tracks. That is what makes it beautiful. You can do so in other DAWs as well. All right. So we have something like this. So this is the first one, shaker, then shaker 1. Okay, let's just make it shaker 2. Then the tambourine, then the triangle. Okay. So what we're going to use is to put the samples in. Okay. But before we do that, let us get our BPM. Our default to be at 60. Yours is going to be at 60. Okay. And with the worship, we need something from 60 to about 80. Okay. BPM is just like the timing. Okay. So we have something like 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then another important thing is your metronome. The metronome is up here. Okay. When you click that, it's going to give you the timing. Okay. So let me play and see. So when you hit play on your, when you hit the space bar, begin 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one puts you in check. Okay. So make sure it's always on. Okay. But we want to listen to what you have done. You can just put it off. But we want to record. When you want to record, just put it on. Okay. All right. Good. So for what we are about to do, let's just put it at 75. Okay. 75. All right. Good. Then now we have our shaker 2, tambourine, then the triangle. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that, so you're going to download the sample. Okay. So I have mine downloaded here. Okay. So I have mine here. So this is the shaker. You just drag it in. Okay. Okay. So let's work with the shaker first. Good. So the shaker sounds like this. Okay. All right. Good. So one more time, let me play through. 1, 2. Okay. Good. All right. So what you're going to do is that you're going to load this. Okay. So that it loops. Okay. You're going to loop it. Okay. So this is how to loop something in Reaper. Very, very simple. Okay. So we're going to loop it from the 1 to the 3. Okay. So let's play through and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to loop this. Okay. So you are going to put your mouse pointer here, and it turns, the cursor turns this way. Okay, like an eye. Okay. And you left click, and you drag it backwards to the first. Okay, the first sample. Good. All right. So we have this. Good. So now we're going to click on this. This is usually off. Okay. We call this one the toggle repeat, or you can also call it the loop button. Okay. So you turn this one on so that anytime your play button reaches here, then it restarts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it starts all over again. Okay. Seamlessly. Good. All right. Then there's something else. When you open Reaper, this grid doesn't look like this. Okay. Usually I think it's on 1/4. Okay. So it looks like this. Okay. This is how it looks like. Okay. So what you do is that you come here, right click, then select 1/16. Okay. So 1/16. All right. And close it. So it gives you more grid lines. Okay. Then you can work with that. Okay. Good. All right. So in creating a loop, you are supposed to be very, very, very creative. Okay. Okay. So I have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to do something else with the shaker. Okay, so let's go to shaker 2 and let's get the sample in again. Shaker. Good. All right. So this time I want to do something different. So I won't put this on at the first side. I'll try to shift it here and see how it sounds. You see? So 1, 2, 1, 2. So I want something like that, okay? So I'm just going to drag this one here. So it look like this. Okay. Right. So now all we have to do is to copy this. Okay. Copy items. Now let's take note of where it was. So this is the first, second, third. So it's on the third line. Okay. So right now when we move to the one, first, second, third, we just put our cursor here. Then Control V. We'll paste it. Okay. So it has something like good. So we'll just do the same for the rest. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Then we paste. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Then we paste. Control V. 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 Good. So let's play through and see what we have. Good. Okay, so there's a mistake here. So I think this one has to come forward. And this one, I think so. Yes. So we need one here. 1, 2, 3. Good. So we have good. All right. So what I'll do now is that I'll reduce the volume of this one. Okay. So these are the faders. Okay. So just reduce this one a bit. So let's see. So it creates some kind of effects. Okay. I think I like this one. All right. So the velocity sounds different. Good. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can always turn off your metronome to check how it sounds. Okay. Okay, good. All right. So now let's add the third element. Okay, or let me say the second element, which is the tambourine. Okay. Good. All right. So we double click it to make it bigger. Okay. Or better still, you can just come here and make it bigger. I like double clicking. Okay. So now you come here and pick your tambourine. A sample. You just drag it in. Okay. Let's place it here. All right. So we have good. So I want it to happen here. Okay. So we have something like this. You just need to be creative. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I always want it to fall on the 4, just copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say I place this one here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right. So we have this now. Okay. Good. All right. Then let's add our final elements. Okay. So this is the triangle. You're going to hear how the triangle sounds. Okay. So the triangle. Place it here. Okay. So, all right, that's how the triangle sounds. It sounds like this. So I'm going to be creative here and place it somewhere. So let's see. Okay, what if it's here? All right, I like this. Good. So I just copy, or sometimes you can just drag. You hit on Control on your keyboard and just drag it. Okay, that's another way to copy. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I think it came too early. You can just drag it back. Okay, so let's see. Good. I like this. Okay. All right. So sometimes you can just leave it there. You can just use one. If you want more, you can just use something else. So let's see if we can do something. Let's see. Okay, so I think we'll just maintain one. So we just click here and hit delete, and we are done. So okay. All right. So I think the tambourine is sounding a bit low. Yeah, we can't hear it. So you can just increase the volume. Sometimes I use the compressor and all those stuff, but because this is the beginner's lesson, we just want to keep it as simple as possible. On the next video, we are going to go much deeper. Okay, so this is how to create a simple loop. Okay, simple loop for your worship. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I think we should just add one somewhere here. Control V. Let's see how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. So come back a bit. 1, 2, 3. Good. So just trim this one backwards a bit. Good. All right. So what we can do is that we can just click here, right click, and select glue items. Okay, we have glued them. And you can also select these ones and just glue them together. Okay. Glue items, where are you? Good. So, choose it. Okay. All right. So we can also decide to glue these ones to glue items. Glue items. Good. Okay, so we have something like this. Nice. So, and one thing is that you should also make sure you have clicked on snap to grid. Okay, don't let it be off, let it be on. Okay, so let me turn on my piano and let's see if we can play something to this loop. So I think I need to turn this down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the 1. So hold on, like. All things are working for my good. It's intentional. Ever feeling all things looking for my, yeah. So as simple as that. Alright, so that's just it. Okay, good. So now, how do we export this or make this longer in case we want to use it somewhere, want to put it on our phone? Okay, very, very simple. You can just click this one and click Control A. And we highlight everything, then right click, then we select copy. Okay, I think this is I think we copied something earlier. What do we copy? Let's see. Okay, so Control A, right click and copy items. So what you have to do is that we want to loop what we have here. Okay, so we are starting from this side, so you click on the first one, double click on it, then come here, then Control V to paste. Good. So we're going to paste until we are okay with the minutes we have. So right now we have 2 minutes. I think I'm okay. So the paste is just Control V. Okay, you can just press Control V until you're okay with the time. So this is just 2 minutes now. Okay, good. Then what we are going to do is that, so let's just play through and see. Yeah, so that's it. So we have our loop, and now we are going to drag this backwards. Okay, so all I did was to click here, left click. Okay, when this arrow appears, then you just drag it backwards to the first sample. Okay, you're going to click on file. Okay, then render. We want to export this thing so that we can use them on our phones or anything we have. So you click on render. Then now you just select where you want to save your file. Then you change the file name. So I want to name this one loop, okay, or loop intentional or something. So something like, I think this is okay, good. Then you're going to come here. Yours will not look like this, so make sure you come and click on time selection. Source is master mix, okay. Then this one may be on wave, okay. So when you want to have a clearer loop, it should be on wave, but usually I just do my MP3, okay. The wave is usually it has a large file size, okay. So then you just render, click on render on file. All right, so we are done exporting our file, and you can just go to where the directory is set and just go and pick the file over there. So I think with our case, it's here. So we have loop. Okay, so let's play it and see how it sounds. Yes, so it's there. That's all. We have created our loop. All right. So this is very basic, and there are other things we have to do. We will have to add some EQ, make sure the highs are not too much and all those stuff. So I'll do that one in the next video. I think the part 2 of this video. Okay, this is just to introduce you to how to do these things. Okay, there's more. How to do it in different time signatures, maybe a 3/4, 6/8, and all those stuff. So I'll do that one in the next video. So the samples I used are in the description box. If you need them, just go and click there and download them. God bless you so much. If you have any questions for me, put them down in the comment section. Keep learning.